Hello, hello Italia. Ciao Italia. Supremo.
I am John, and I was born in London. I am no vulture, this is my culture. The laws of nature, they are lawless and free. We come from chaos, you cannot change us, cannot explain us, and that's what makes us. We are the ageless, we are teenagers, we are the focus out of the hopeless, we are the last chance, we are the last dance. One drop in all of this ocean, not gotta be causing commotion. One drop, not follow the motion, not got no proper emotion. One drop, all of this ocean, get proper, follow the motion, get proper emotion, not gotta be causing commotion.
Well, let me explain it really simply without masses of details, but the record contracts that I had outstanding from the other labels, they would not let me go, they would not release me. So for 2 decades I had to play a waiting game. Finally they just gave up the ghost, but the debt is still there. So I was challenged on that basis alone. I couldn't work in them 2 decades, they made that impossible for me. But then I got myself in a position of being able to, and the outstanding debt outweighed anything. I had to pay off against that before I could take my next move. Luckily, a British butter campaign waltzed onto my lap, and bingo, the money, every penny of it, I invested back into Public Image Limited. We formed our own record label. We toured for almost 2 solid years. We made enough money to be able to get ourselves into a recording facility, which was just a barn in the Cotswolds. But from that, we rattled out 12 songs just like that. And that's the kind of respect and understanding we have of each other. We're a damn fine band, and it's a shame that the alleged music industry has done so much to conspire against people like us being able to work.
We come from chaos, you cannot change us, cannot explain us, and that's what makes us. We are the ageless, we are teenagers, we are the focused out of the hopeless.
Or not growing up, or maintaining the same sense of values. Hence the refrain, we are teenagers, we are the ageless. You shouldn't let a thing like your age define your culture. If that's what pop magazine world has created, and that is to the detriment of all of us. Because if you can't learn from the elder folk, you're not learning nothing, you're just shouting in the wind. You know, you need to be attached firmly and deeply rooted. Cultural values, you know, they span the test of time. My cultural values go back centuries. You know, always a rebel, Guy Fawkes. Hello, what a nice man, he tried to blow up Parliament.
You wanna see me mushroom? Let's go clean.
That's a definite slice of Finsbury Park life. That would be an average weekend. That would be the soundtrack you'd hear, this constant shifting of different kinds of musics and different cultures blending. Completely non-racist. I'm as attached to that as any other place on this earth. This is my planet. No one will tell me where I can and cannot belong to. My family are there, my friends are there, my culture's there. But it's not necessarily a geographical place any longer. It's now like a constantly expanding, encapsulating the entire universe, if we're lucky. Because quite frankly, left up to the way of politicians now, the world is not a pleasant place. It never has been. No politician is my friend. No one who makes me cannon fodder, and no one who tells me another man is my enemy. No man is my enemy. No human being of any kind is my enemy.
Who paid today, lady? Not me. See you tomorrow.
Not struggles, it's through necessity. You can only deal with the tools that are available, and sometimes people want to drift off into other projects, and you have to accept that. You know, you go with that. I mean, for me, public image has been something of a musical institution, an education system, really. So many people have come out of public image with new, fresh careers that they would never, ever have had the opportunity, but for people like me. I'm just interested in what any human being does. I gravitate towards that. Human endeavour. It's the same in the field of art or books or film or anything. I'm just an interested person. Yeah. My mind is almost chaotically non-stop thinking and turning over. This is why I am a teenager and I am the ageless. I'm still going through this continual phase of wanting to know how everything works and what value it is. That makes me a problem for some people. None at the moment, not when I'm on tour. Okay. Or in record mode, which we've just came out of. Because you don't want other people's stuff creeping into your psyche. Songs must be about your natural experience on planet Earth. Your own ideas. I suppose that sets me outside of like what you would call the normal music business approach. But no, yes, the death of family and friends and things like that, and I can never come to grips with death because for me, I don't believe in this heaven. I don't think much happens to us once we cease to exist on Earth, and so for me, heaven is on this Earth. And this is where ideas of passive resistance from Gandhi creep into my psyche, because I think it's the most logical approach to us as a species of how we could handle and get on with each other. It's to respect each other's space. Religion dictates war, as do politics, which is the modern religion. It's always about oppositional forces. We're not opposing each other here. We have differences of opinion. And the best, well, yes, by way of entertainment for me, the best evening I ever have, any time in my life, is always when I'm with a group of people that disagree with everything I say. It's a wonderful, wonderful communication. And that doesn't end in violence, and it should never. This is it. This is PiL, the dialogue. Passive resistance. Don't let the shitstorm grind you down. No man is your enemy, no woman, no child. Hugs and kisses.
We come from chaos. You cannot change us, cannot explain us, and that's what makes us. We are the ageless, we are teenagers, we are the focused, out of the hopeless.
Listen, I'm very upset they pulled the gig, and I apologise to Italy. It's not my responsibility, but I feel somehow ashamed that they could cancel a concert when the rain stops. You know, it's no one's fault, but we all don't like this. I hope everybody gets their money back in a safe and tidy manner. All right? Peace from John. Now, peace off.
One drop in all of this ocean. I get proper, now follow the motion. Got proper emotion. Not gotta be causing commotion. One drop in all of this ocean. I get proper, now follow the motion. Got proper emotion.